Hello there, how are you doing? Welcome back to Slam Motion. So guys, in today's video, we are going to discuss the sad truth behind Frankie Muniz'S health. Are you guys excited? So let's get started. So keep up with me till the end. Comment right below this video, subscribe if you still haven't, and turn on the post notification for more videos. Many famous stars deal with injuries and illnesses that are far more serious than fans realize. Jennifer Lawrence has dealt with many injuries and even had a near-death experience, while Harrison Ford's Star Wars injury resulted in a major lawsuit. Malcolm in the Middle actor, Frankie Muniz, largely stays out of the public eye, but his health has long been a topic of conversation. At long last, Muniz has been working to set the record straight, letting fans know what's been going on, as well as how he's been affected. Let's hear what he said about his health. Muniz had multiple concussions, which have affected his memory. Former Malcolm in the Middle star, Frankie Muniz, has largely left the public spotlight, but when his name pops up, it's often attached to searches about his health. Speculation ran rampant, naturally, and the actor and driver has done his best to set the record straight about what's going on. When talking with Steve-O in 2021, Muniz said, "This is the first time that I've ever gotten to clarify the rumor. If you search my name, all it talks about is how I have no memory or I'm dying of strokes and all this kind of stuff. You search my name, and it's basically, Frankie is dying." With full awareness of this, the actor lets the world know the truth. "I've thought about it a lot over my years of why do I have a bad memory? You know what I mean? The only logical thing I can say is, yeah, I've had 9 concussions," he said. Muniz also acknowledged that he did many things during that period of his life, which could also make it difficult to remember everything. In a recent interview, Muniz shared the same thoughts regarding concussions and his schedule. "I don't know how much of that is because I've had 9 concussions in my life, but I think it's mostly because since I was 8 years old, I've never stopped moving," he said. As far as his concussions are concerned, well, that could be due to the professional racing he enjoyed. Frankie Muniz spent years racing professionally, leading to injuries. When speaking with Steve-O, Muniz tished on the concussion. "When I was a kid playing basketball, I would get tripped. I played football. Just doing live things, sports. There were some in racing accidents," he said. Muniz raced professionally for years after leaving acting behind, and this led to some of the concussions that could be impacting his memory. The actor also dealt with strokes. "I was having these episodes where I would have numbness, I couldn't see, I would lose my vision, and everyone was telling me you're having these TIDs, transient ischemic attacks or mini-strokes. Nobody could give me a straight-up answer," he said. Athletes in multiple sports deal with concussions, and with his TIEs, it's clear to see that Muniz has had some serious health concerns for years now. While a lot of focus has been placed on his health history, Muniz was in the headlines recently, but for something far more positive. Frankie Muniz recently linked up with his Malcolm in the Middle co-star, Bryan Cranston. At a signing for their mezcal brand, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul were surprised when Frankie Muniz rolled up asking for an autograph. It appears that Muniz surprised Cranston and Paul with his presence at the signing. Cranston leans over to hug Muniz as Paul loudly expresses his shock, exclaiming, "Oh my God." Muniz and Paul shake hands as well before the latter pulls out a phone, preparing to take some photos of the Malcolm in the Middle reunion, CBR wrote. The site notes that talks of a Malcolm revival have been floated around, and Cranston and Muniz both seem to be on board. Bryan's been kind of pushing it, because he loves the idea of putting together a script and figuring out what it could be, and we'll see what happens. I would love it. I have a greater appreciation of even what the show is and was and would love to dive in with all of those people again to do it," Muniz said. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can. That really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.